So I just looked at a trailer. It had a sign on the roadside, and she says it's 4-bedroom, and she wanted $1,200 rent. This thing is so old, it's beyond belief how old it is. The outside really needs to be painted. The location's kind of neat, but the thing's just wretched and old. And the floors are so bad you could roll Coke bottles like a roller coaster all across all of them. It's really bad. And she's the owner of it. It used to be her daddy's properties, and she's bought out a few of them to own when he couldn't take care of them anymore. But whoa, it was rough. And I said, well, I just don't see it at $1,200. And she says, well, she's trying to tell me all the good points about it, and she just had to buy a refrigerator for it, and it cost her almost $1,000 and all that. And I said, yeah, the appliances are high now. And she says, well, the reason, the rent's gone up here is because I said of the military per diem, because they raised it. She says, well, no, the minimum wage is $15. I said, no, it's not. I said, my daughter works in town, and I said, it is not. And she says, oh yeah, they just raised it. It's $15. They're going up in steps. So I look it up on the internet for Florida 2020 minimum wage. And the $15 won't go in effect till 2026. We are in 2021, or December, right now. So that doesn't even apply. I mean, she seemed real nice, but she just wanted entirely too much. I've seen worse trailer houses than that, but that was really bad. The guy tried to rent me one in Navarre a few years back, where he wanted like $1,000 a month for a little tiny one. This one wasn't much bigger than that, even though it claims to be 4-bedroom. This thing didn't even have floors in it. It was just the raw wood floor, unfinished and all that. You know, that chipboard. Yeah, and I was like, whoa. And the sand's all in it every time you walk in and out. Sand in it, so you have to sweep the thing probably every day, or vacuum it, whatever you like to do. But yeah, so that's just way too much money. It's like try again. She'll get it from the tourists, though. The people that move from California that have been paying $2,500 and up a month rent, she'll probably get it easy. But not from me. She said she's been here for a lot of years, but I just couldn't do it. It was just rough. $1,200 a month, $1,200 down. 4-bedroom trailer house. It's really, really, really old. And she claims the area's good and safe, and the neighbors are good and all that. There's 2 other trailers right next to it. And there's one that looks like they've been building on a car for the last 22 years, and they never finished it. Yeah. So that, and the driveway is just horrible. She's trying to take some trees out right now, but the driveway is just dirt, and it's all not level, and you have to drive around some tree stumps. And to get to that back trailer house, it's got like 2 foot of wood chips, random wood chips, and it's like you're walking through a bed of wood stuff, and it's just strange. But I mean, more power to her. She can rent it, but I would not pay that. I mean, that looks like about $500 a month trailer house to me, the way it's done right now, with the bad floors and the driveway and the parking and all that, and the stuff around it, where the people aren't keeping their front yard clean and all that, with all the junk. It looks like really low rent to me. But I tried to be polite, and I just told her that it just was a little high. I told her that floors really need to be leveled. She said, oh, we just did them. I said, yeah, but it needed to be leveled before you did them. I mean, you can level a trailer house easier than you can a house. A house you have to do only a little bit every 3 months, or you crack it all up. But a trailer house, you can level it all on the spot and then watch it settle, and then you start your flooring. But mother of God, it was rough. Just $1,200 a month. Ugh. I can go to Tampa and rent something way better than that. You know, for $1,200 a month. You can rent a virtually new house for $1,400 a month in Tampa, 3 or 4 bedrooms. So anyway, that's what that is. Wow, that was a scary thought. I was just driving by, and there was a sign, and she'd actually put that on the corner, and then there was another sign in front of these 3 trailers. But I mean, it was a good thing I had my truck, because I sure wouldn't even driven through there with a car. I mean, it was messy through there. It just was totally messy. I mean, there was a guy there working on the tree situation. She claimed he was charging her like 40 grand to handle trees, and it's like, what trees? 3 in the driveway? Jeez. I got a friend of mine in Bama that doesn't make anything close to that. He did my whole property for like $5,000, and my ex-husband traded a truck, a used truck, to him for doing the job. Okay, and it was a pretty big property with lots of trees and bushes. And there was trees that were actually removed. That's right. So he needs to come to Florida and work, get licensed, and he can come work. Holy heck. Because he'd be making bank. Yeah. So anyway, that was interesting. I just wanted to see what a $1,200 trailer looked like, and it didn't look like anything. Because my last house I was paying $1,000 a month for, and it was so much further from that, and it was rough anyway. Because it was old, the landlord didn't want to do any renovations. Repeatedly told me she didn't want to renovate. She's doing it now, trying to use my deposit for it. And that's another thing we'll get into later. Yep. So, I won in the court hearing. I did good there. But now she's trying to send me bills. So, I'll get into more detail with it later with you guys. So, talk to you later. Hope you have a great day. If you're interested in this property, the number is 1-850-803-6791. Her name is Elena, E-L-E-N-A. She's very nice. She's probably about 55 or 60. She's full owner of it. Her dad owned all of it before, and it's 509 C as in cat on Bob Sykes Road, in, I guess, the Mary Esther area. It's 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and she claims with the addition, part of it's considered double wide. But it's the trailer itself originally is in very, very old single wide. I mean, very, very old. It's over 20 years old, and probably 30 or 40 years old, maybe more than that. But it's a nice kind of private location. She claims it's really good. There's no crime or anything. And she's really careful about her tenants. She doesn't do any criminals or any of that kind of stuff. So, and if you want to check that out, it's 850-803-6791. It's available right now. Alright, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.